Good morning. Welcome into a daily focus tarot reading. I haven't done them in a little bit because I've been trying to work out in the morning and I don't feel like working out this morning. So I thought I'd do a reading for you guys instead. I already did a shuffle and pulled cards. At the bottom of the deck we have Delight. What came out is Beginnings, Flow, Power, then we have, for the tarot, at the bottom of the deck we have Queen of Swords, then what came out is Ten of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Wands, Delight is asking you to do something fun, to do something that makes your inner child happy. Beginnings is letting you know that there is something that has ended. And typically, if there's something that's ended, it's time to let that be that. Not necessarily a time to take big action, but to just kind of let things be done and release. I should read these too. Because the beginning hasn't really come yet. I'm going to read these to you. I'm having an extremely difficult time finding my words today. A new cycle is beginning in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It is now time to release the old and start again. Tomorrow is the new moon in Aries, and I saw something about Chiron being in the mix. And from my understanding, Chiron has something to do with some of the old wounding in our lives. And I just get the sense that, let me reword that. They always say new moons are new beginnings, and they are, but first they are endings. You have to have an ending to have a new beginning. So there is a period of release that needs to happen. Excuse me while I figure out how I want to word everything I'm seeing here. Then we have flow. If I can figure out how the alphabet works. I'm feeling a little frustrated with myself today, if I'm being completely honest. I'm feeling the need. I'm feeling pressure from myself to be taking a lot of action and be very, very ambitious, and it's not happening, and I find myself annoyed by it. My body is saying, hey, let's just chill out, and the rest of me is just like, we need to do something right now. All right, flow. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. And that is not the case for me today. I'm feeling the need to force. I'm feeling a desire to force while my body is saying, no, we need to chill. And that could be something that is relevant today for you as well. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords speaks of being just and strategic, but the symbolism that's in the card says that, talks about this figure that flows in and out of existence, which to me gives me a sense of flowing in and out of doing and being in just the right ways that it works. Because right now, like the cards are saying, it's not a time for big action. It's just a time to let go, let things be, release. Today would be a great day to play outside. That does sound nice. Unfortunately, I had to take Tuesday off because I had the worst cramps of my life. And I couldn't get away with doing that again today. The Ten of Swords speaks of allowing something to be done, accepting that something is done. The King of Cups, I need to read that one. We also have, I think I showed these to you already, but I'm rehashing them. Four of Wands. I always see the fours as some sort of rest. And I'm feeling like, so the wands have to do with fire, spark, creativity. And yes, that could have to do with, moving forward and doing something. But I'm wondering if Four of Wands is calling you toward the kind of, it's not that I'm wondering, I feel that the Four of Wands is calling you toward resting in the sense where you're rejuvenated by doing something childlike and fun. Using your childlike creativity to find joy and to delight in the small things in your life. And I think this is most important right now because you are going through the transformation. We have the Death card. I didn't read Power. I'm going to read Power and then we're calling it there because I'm just forcing too much and it needs to stop. Express your strength with grace and take back your power. It's safe to own your gifts. Accept that within you is a place of divine strength and inner ability. I wonder why that's coming out. This card appears when you're ready to stand in your power. If you've lost or given away your authority to someone or something else, it's now time to reclaim it. If you're holding on to limiting beliefs, or if you're afraid of being shunned, judged, or ostracized, it's time to let go of those limitations. Release any fear of misusing your power. True strength doesn't dominate or manipulate. It's a gift from the Creator that dwells within you. You have the spiritual power that's born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. This ability can heal others and bring light into darkness. I think that's what this time of release is asking of you. Releasing those types of fears because this new beginning is going to be calling you to step into your power. Don't mind me. My hair is driving me nuts. I can't stop messing with it. All right, and then I said I was going to read King of Cups. Oh, God. Accept and embrace your responsibility for the care of others as your way to be empowered and lead. accept your and embrace yourself. Care of others as your way to be empowered and lead. How does that fit? A powerful male figure has half a face of flowing water. He is able to understand the needs of others and take his responsibilities seriously. Responsibility, diplomacy, and wisdom. This could be about understanding your needs and taking your responsibilities seriously. Because like I said, this whole reading is asking you to accept the fact that something is ending, accept the fact that there are things to be released before this new beginning begins. And in order to rejuvenate yourself, step into your power, and to become ready for this new beginning, you have to take care of and hear what is inside of you asking to be heard and seen and taken care of and held. Which could mean taking time out for yourself today to go do something that the little kid in you loves. All right, we're going to leave that there. Thank you very much. Have a good day.